Welcome to BSc Statistics students. In this lesson, I explain additive property or reproductive property of normal distribution. That is, if you consider some random variables which follows normal distribution, then what is the sum of those random variables, which is again follows normal distribution? That is answer. That is the statement of this particular property is nothing but the sum of an independent normal variate is also a normal variate. If you consider sum of an independent random variables, it is also a normal variate. That is, it follows a normal distribution. So, for example, if I consider x1, x2, and so on, xn are independent normal variates, then obviously what I consider in the fashion that x1 follows a normal distribution with mean mu1 and variance sigma 1 squared. Similarly, x2 follows a normal distribution with mean mu2 and variance sigma 2 squared, and so on. xn follows a normal distribution with mean mu n and variance sigma square n. So this is what the in general consideration of the normal distribution and independent random variables independent normal random variables, it is going to be considered in this fashion with the parameters mu1 sigma 1 square of x1, mu2 sigma 2 square of x2, and mu n sigma n square for xn, which are the parameters we have considered. Now, if you consider like this, the reproductive property or additive property, it is going to be proved with the help of the reproductive property of MGF. We have to consider moment generating function, reproductive property of moment generating function. So now we have to consider the moment generating function of x1 plus x2 plus and so on plus xn, which gives you the distribution, right? So if we consider moment generating function of x1 plus x2 plus xn, we can easily identify that moment generating function of x1 plus x2 plus xn, whether it is of normal distribution or not. So for that, I consider moment generating function of x1, mxt is equal to mx1t is equal to e power t mu1 plus t square sigma 1 square divided by 2. And similarly, mx2t, moment generating function of the random variable x2, that is normal variable x2, it is e power t mu2 plus t square sigma 2 square divided by 2, and so on. mxnt, it is equivalent to be e power t mu n plus t square sigma n square divided by 2. This is what the moment generating function of xn. Now I consider the moment generating function of x1 plus x2 plus xn, x1 plus x2 plus and so on plus xn t is equivalent to be, by using the reproductive property of the moment generating function, it can be expressed as mx1t into mx2t and so on multiplied by mxnt. What is mx1t of normal distribution of random variable x1, that is normal variate x1 moment generating function? It is e power t mu1 plus t square sigma 1 square divided by 2 multiplied by mx2t is e power t mu2 plus t square sigma 2 square divided by 2 plus multiplied by and so on. mxnt is equal to e power t mu n plus t square sigma square n divided by 2. Well, you consider it is equivalent to be, all are e powers, therefore I'm taking the terms of t mu1 plus t mu2 plus and so on t mu n. So therefore e power t, if you take a common, that is mu1 plus mu2 plus and so on plus mu n. Plus if you consider t squares multiplied by sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus and so on plus sigma n square divided by whole divided by 2. This entire thing is the power of e. e power t, for example, this is mu1 plus mu2 plus mu1. This is what the parameter t mu plus t square sigma square divided by 2. In the place of sigma square, we have sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus sigma 1 square. So this is in the form of the moment generating function of normal distribution, e power t mu plus t square sigma square by 2, where mu is equal to mu1 plus mu2 plus and so on plus mu n, and sigma square is equal to sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus and so on plus sigma n square. Right, do you understand? If you consider this entire thing is mu, this entire thing is sigma square, then it is e power t mu plus t square sigma square by 2. What is this? This is moment generating function of normal distribution again. So therefore, the distribution of x1 plus x2 plus xn again follows a normal distribution by the property of uniqueness theorem of moment generating function. Hence, by uniqueness theorem of MGF, what we can state, if the moment generating function of two variables are equal, then their distributions are also equal. The distribution, if this is the moment generating function of normal distribution, then x1 plus x2 plus xn also follows a normal distribution. So therefore, by uniqueness theorem of MGF, moment generating function, we can specify, we can state that the sum of the n independent normal variates, that is, if you consider x1, x2 and so on xn, which are all normal variates, then the sum of x1 plus x2 plus and so on plus xn, it is also again follows a normal distribution with the parameters here, the mu, it is this, and sigma square, it is this. Mu is mu1 plus mu2 plus mu1, and sigma square is sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus sigma 1 square. That is, this follows a normal distribution with mean mu1 plus mu2 plus and so on plus mu_n, and variance sigma 1 square plus sigma 2 square plus and so on plus sigma square sigma n square, that is sigma square n. So this is what the distribution of x1 plus x2 plus xn. Therefore, if you add two independent normal variates, it again follows a normal distribution. Hence, normal distribution possesses additive property. It possesses additive property. So it satisfies the additive property. If you consider two random variables which are normal, which follows normal distribution, then if you consider some of those random variables, for example, x1, x2, x1 plus x2 is also follows again it follows normal distribution. That is what additive property of normal distribution. And for random variables, if you consider some of the independent random variables, some of the unindependent normal variates, which follows again a normal distribution. It is also again a normal variate. It follows a normal distribution. This is what additive property of normal distribution. Hope you understand. Thank you.